So I got into the quick detour. I realized that I start almost every single one of these videos with the word "so." Now you know, and you're not going to be able to unhear it in all of the rest of the videos. Anyway, uh, that's the hardest part about editing and uploading these, is that whenever I start one, I go "so," and then I have to close the video, and another one says "so." Anyway, this article is about, what is this article about? Study abroad? This isn't your usual blog post. This is actually just a blog post that's a link to a custom page that I built as sort of a review from a conference I went to. This conference was about increasing U.S. study abroad participation. I'm being told to fix my hair. How does it look? Better? Okay. So the goal of the GSA, Generation Study Abroad Summit, is to encourage and equip organizations who already send students abroad to send more students abroad. Unfortunately, the metric for sending more students abroad correlates roughly with an increase in enrollment in colleges, and so essentially the ratio of students in college to students studying abroad remains the same, and the world of study abroad pretends like they're responsible for growing the field, when in fact there are just more students in college, and the same number of them percentage-wise are studying abroad. And this really boils my blood. I cannot take that an entire professional field is propping themselves up on this high horse about increasing capacity and doing good things and sending more students overseas, when literally just the exact same percentage of students is going overseas. And I know that's not popular to say, but honestly people need to hear it, because a lot of people are doing good work in this field and care a lot about it, and if they're setting silly goals that aren't going to lead anywhere useful, that's all work that's being wasted. And I would love for people to start thinking differently about how we handle student enrollment and student advising and paying for students to go abroad, because it is a worthwhile investment. We know that through research. We should send students abroad. It's super affordable to do so, just like we should send, young people to college. It's just an investment in our future as a country. It just makes sense. And the government knows this. In fact, the US government has been trying to get more than a million students abroad every year since 2008, and they just haven't been able to. And in fact, the Forum on Education Abroad was founded in part because of that failed mission on the part of the US government. It's not a simple problem to solve because of, the inherent slowness of the university system and the semesters and the, large rigmarole ocean liners that are not tiny sailboats that you can turn. The whole system has to change, and it's got to find a model that works before it can change. We don't even know what to do to send more students abroad, much less should we be worrying about how to do it yet. So we really need to focus on finding models that work. And my work in the study abroad world is focused on arming and equipping students with the information they need to be able to make their own study abroad dreams happen. And we'll see if that turns out to be useful innovation or not. And then if it's not, I'm sure there are other innovations that will equip students to study abroad, and I'm just going to keep trying it out until we find something. And then we're going to send roughly 80% of US students abroad eventually. We'll get there. It's going to take some time, but we'll get there. So that's what this post is about. I wrote it a couple of years ago when I was a little more afraid to speak my mind on the topic. I cared a little bit more about what people think of me in the field, and I just don't give a damn now. So we'll see how things turn out. I mean, I'm in this for the long haul, and I will always be tickled and entertained by the fields. I think every professional field has this need to give each other awards even if things aren't going well, which I think is very interesting. Not necessarily healthy. I'm glad that we're all encouraging each other and that we're positive about it, but let's do that because we're doing cool things, not just because we're doing. Yeah, anyway, that's my rant. I'm going to get down off this soapbox and let you read the post. Click the link below to go check out the page. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.